Hi guys, welcome to another review.
Yes, sir.
1988 Bloodsport, directed by Newt Arnold.
Yeah.
Whee! This is kind of like where it all started from. He did what, the Black Eagle?
He did Black Eagle in '88. Black Eagle came out in
86?
No, in '88. It came out.
Oh yeah,
in
right
March,
before this.
and this came out
88 later,
like February.
But you also had what? No Retreat, No Surrender.
No Retreat, No Surrender came out in '85.
So this was like a real big box office.
Yeah, this is the
surprise.
first. This is the first box office movie, like American wise, where Van Damme's a good guy.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, he
has No Retreat, No Surrender.
He
He's
was
a bad guy.
But he had only a few scenes in that movie too.
Yeah, he plays the Russian Ivan Rushinsky.
Yeah, he actually does the splits in that movie though on the ropes.
Yeah, on the ropes. Yeah, it's sick.
But he shows off his split ability in Bloodsport.
He shows
quite
his
a bit.
splits ability in every movie, pretty much.
He does that one. But yeah, it was like a small budget, like 1 or 2 million. They made a lot of money at the box office there, and it was. It started his career pretty much.
Yeah, this is the movie that pretty much started my martial arts career.
Oh yeah, like
so
when
this
you're a
movie
kid.
here and Enter the Dragon, those two movies right there is the movies that got me.
Bro, I love these movies when you're a kid. You watch that shit, you're all inspired. Fuck.
You just want to go outside and kick someone right in the face.
And I love his little antics when he's fighting there with his knees. And
and he's lifting it up like he has to take a stretch.
And the girl reporters watching him. Got a funny cast though.
His man palm's a little too tight in his ass, so he's gonna
wiggle it out. You see him when he's putting up his underwear there.
He's like really sticking it out.
And they always have to show a bit of his ass there, of course, you know.
Lionheart, he actually made them film his ass. Like,
he had a lot of control. He's like, I want my ass seen. You know? This one they showed it just quick, you know, like he was pinning up his underwear. He's like, no, I want a full on ass shot in the next one.
It was funny. Lionheart was like, where are my clothes?
But what a funny cast in Bloodsport, eh? Fucking Donald Gibb plays Jackson there. He's a goofball, that guy. I love him though.
Van Damme, I'm not sure if a lot of people know this, but Van Damme likes to use a lot of his same reoccurring characters.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we even mentioned that.
Yeah, that's it. In this movie here, he has the bad guy from Kickboxer, Tong Po. He plays in this movie.
Yeah, right.
His name is Michael Quissy. He plays in here.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
Yeah, he has
and even the bad guy in Double Impact you were mentioning.
Raymond Zhang.
Raymond Zhang.
The guy that plays Raymond Zhang in Double Impact.
Plays the police chief in this one.
Yeah, he's the police chief in Hong Kong.
Well, they're both filmed in Hong Kong, so probably had they're from that area, so
that's right.
Why not use them again?
You got Forrest Whitaker.
Yeah. I mean, Christ, what a weird kid. I mean, he's just starting out.
He's like, this was one eye. He's like, you're coming with me now.
He has these
Don't make me shoot us with 50,000 volts there, Luke.
Then fucking Jackson jumps on them.
That's it. He's just like, I ain't your pal, dick face.
Yeah, who walks around with a taser like that in their pocket? But there's one scene, bro, when they're eating at that shitty restaurant. You remember?
Yeah.
You hear my thing beeping?
Yeah.
See, it's on the fritz, my PS4. And they're eating Forrest Whitaker and his partner are eating at that shitty. I think they're eating like eel or something.
Yeah, he's just like, have you tried it? He's just like, no, I want them to kill it first.
Yeah, that's it. But the chief comes and sees them, and he's like, "Oh, chief, what a surprise! Sit down and join us."
He throws out the dog.
Yeah, but Forrest Whitaker does that. But the chief is like, "Oh no, thanks, I never eat here." Or like he's like, and then he shoots the food to the dog. Dog won't even eat it. So like he knows that's like a fucking shit house, you know. And these American cops, just off the seat here, you know, they don't know how terrible this place is. But okay, so let's get into the movie here. At the beginning,
I love the opening scene in it.
And I was even saying to you, like the music's really good to score.
Yeah.
But I don't like a couple of the cheeseball 80s songs they use for like the flashback scenes and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the music score, so we get it right off the beginning with the training and
That's
all
right.
that stuff. So we get some of the characters. Bolo Young, was in this one,
him.
and he was in Double Impact as well. So
that's right.
Yeah, I mean Bolo Young, everyone knows him.
Bro, did you
so jacked looking guy.
Bolo Young and the guy that plays Tanaka, right? In Bloodsport, they both played in Enter the Dragon together as well.
Did they?
Bolo Young was the main bad guy.
Yeah, but the Raymond Zhang guy was in that too.
No, not Raymond Zhang. The guy that plays Tanaka, his trainer.
Fuck yeah, really?
Yeah,
Okay.
He was one of the monks
I have Entered the Dragon on VHS.
He was one of the monks.
I gotta give that a rewatch.
He's like in a big monk uniform, and he like Bruce Lee's talking.
Yeah, I guess they're all in those. Like I'm not too familiar with all those Bruce Lee films there, but Enter the Dragon was one I used to watch a lot when I was younger.
I love it. It's so good.
Yeah, I mean, I used to watch the Bruce Lee films, but a lot of them are like dubbed, and shit. So I mean, Yeah, they're fun. I like it for the fight scenes, and especially the one with Chuck Norris. They're Game of Death, is it called?
I think it is, yeah.
Yeah, I get them mixed up all the time. But I mean, I used to watch that shit when I was a kid all the time for the fights. But the acting in some of those movies are hard with the dubbing and all that. But yeah, I mean, Van Damme. We're used to Van Damme's goofy voice nowadays.
This is great.
You don't even need to dub people anymore.
I like how they tie in once again that he's fucking French in the movie. Like, you know what I mean? They got his French father.
Yeah, and when he's a little boy there, he has that crazy French accent there, and they dress him up in like a American baseball hat.
I wasn't going to steal it.
Yeah. But he tried to Americanize the kid so much.
Did you notice that he's wearing
but that's what I'm saying.
A New York Giants
hoodie,
jersey,
yeah,
but a Pittsburgh.
That's what I'm saying. It's just like find
San Francisco Giants
any
hat,
sports memorabilia that's from the States, and slap it on this French kid. Try to Americanize him a bit there. They're always trying to like hide his French or I guess not hide it, but like try to like. He's.
That's it.
Well, I don't even know what I'm trying to say.
Right, so let's get back.
So the kid breaks into the fucking Tanaka's place there.
Yeah, and you see a katana sword.
Yeah, that's right. But that's the sword he gets at the end for winning, no?
You get it for winning the Kumite. You get that sword. It's like the highest prestigious honor.
That's at the Kumite tournament. Everyone gets an invitation, so we're seeing all of them train.
That's right.
And we see.
I think you have to be a top fighter in your type of.
But come on, man! How's Jackson a top fighter? Like I guess he's a boxer.
And he doesn't do one martial art move in the entire movie. Not one.
He's like fucking corkscrewing people in the head and shit.
He calls this little guy 120 pounds, like, hey, asshole.
But there's another big guy, too.
The big Chinese guy. He's like a sumo.
Yeah, he's almost like a sumo guy. Like, that guy's really strong. Like, I mean, this guy's drinking beers. Jackson's drinking beers every scene. And he's a bit flabby. And he's there against all these killers, like elite martial artists. Come on. I love the brick scene, though. Van Damme has to, prove himself.
The Dim Mac.
Yeah, the Dim Mac.
Yeah.
He has to prove himself before... Didn't he get the invite, though? What the hell's the deal?
That's it. Well, it's because he shows up and he's not Japanese, right? And it says on his thing that...
yeah, because his teacher wasn't supposed to teach anyone but his son.
Senzo Tanaka is his Shidoshi.
Yeah.
Well, what does it matter if Bruce Springsteen is his Shidoshi?
Yeah.
Well, if his Senzo Tanaka is his Shidoshi, then show us the Dim Mac.
That's right.
And you see the guy's like, what the hell's a Dim Mac?
Yeah. Yeah, that's it. I think there's like 5 or 6 bricks piled up, and he has to just
he was just gonna hit the top one. But I like when he goes to and he really hits it though, and like everyone comes around. And they're all clapping. Mm-hmm. You see Bolo Young. He's like, "But brick don't hit back."
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. And then after Jackson's smashing bricks off his head and stuff, he's going crazy.
For you.
Yeah.
But I like when Van Damme sees also too the other guy. He's like an Arabic guy. His name is Hassan in the movie.
Yeah, isn't that big guy trying to take the reporter?
Yeah, he's trying to take the reporter up. So he's like, you coming with me upstairs for a report.
Just kidnapping a pretty woman.
But then you see his little henchman. He's just like, that's the American brick that makes chicks with bricks.
Yeah, right. Well, I guess they were there. I mean, Hussein or whatever is one of the fighters too. Didn't you tell me he really fucked that guy up in the fight scene?
Apparently, really annihilated him. Like
that's the guy with the gold tooth there.
Yeah, the gold tooth.
Yeah, he ends up fighting him.
Yeah, because in the movie, he gives him an elbow.
Is that when he gets back up, when he's about to get off the mat?
Yeah, that's right.
He goes to finish him?
He goes like this, and they fakes knockout, and then he gets up, and you see the edit. The edit is Van Damme elbows him with the right elbow, like this, okay? But the edit, he hits him with the left.
Oh,
it's like a little quick edit.
Okay.
Because when he really elbowed him in the face, he really elbowed him in the face, and it knocked him out cold. So they edited out the elbow, but when you see the guy fall and hit the ground, he's really knocked out unconscious, like.
And I've seen the guys wiping up the blood, and he takes
the gold tooth.
Yeah. But he's like so obvious about it. I mean, everyone's watching like the mat, and he's acting like he's trying to fit it in his teeth. You know,
he's like hiding like this. He's
like wipe it up with the rag, and then when you're sitting in the dark,
with
put
the
that gold
smallest
tooth in your
little
pocket.
thing of blood too. Like
But yeah, let's get back to the beginning there, because there's a good training, scenes where he's like fucking tied up to the tree.
Yeah, I like that part. He's like, why are you not? If you bring me here to bring his punching bag, you can forget about our deal.
Right.
Because what happens is.
Yeah, he's ill and all that.
Yeah, that's
he goes
it.
and visits them,
and the son dies. His son dies.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
So Van Damme was there to help out the son, like to be like a partner.
Yeah,
that's
it.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then when the son dies, he tells Tanaka, train me.
Yeah.
You know, let me represent
it's supposed
you.
To be his blood that.
That's it. You are not Japanese. You are not a Tanaka.
Yeah, that's right. But he ends up training him, and there's some other good scenes where he's like blindfolded, serving tea and shit. And...
what is this part though? Like, what's that? Like, I don't know. He goes to pour it on him when Tanaka picks up the tea.
Yeah.
He goes like this and watch him. He brings it over to his chest, and it looks like he's about to pour it. He goes like this, and then he puts it down, and then he goes like that.
Yeah, that's it.
Catches it.
Yeah,
he looks at his wife.
Oh, the boy's learning.
But you know what he's teaching him is ninjutsu, which is a Japanese art.
Is it?
That's what he's teaching him, ninjutsu.
Ninjutsu?
That's what Tanaka, because he's Japanese.
Okay.
And that's what he's teaching Van
Man,
Damme.
he really, like, I know it's just a quick montage and a few different clips of training and all that, but I mean, it looked like it was a grueling routine.
Man. Especially when he's beating him with the stick and everything like that.
There's a bunch of other scenes too, for sure. It's awesome. And, I like when they come see Jackson, before everyone goes to the tournament and everything. He's like punching a bag in the gym.
Yeah, that's it.
And
that's the producer that goes and sees him.
I remember you telling me. But he's like, aren't you afraid to get hurt? He's like, only if you fuck up. And he punches the bag or some shit.
He's like, I'm never afraid of little contact. And he's like punching the bag like a big idiot. Like, what the fuck's this brute gonna do there?
Also, the scene when they first arrive there, he's playing the video game about karate.
But that's the first time you get introduced to that character there. But the second time you see him is on the bus.
No, I think the first time's on the bus and the second time's on the video game. Actually,
no, the first time you see him is where he's punching the bag.
Oh yeah, right. And
then it's the bus, and then it's the video game.
Then it's video game, right? Yeah.
But it's just the bag, the part. That's the first time you see him.
Right.
And then after on the bus, he's just like, "What's the matter, honey? Too handsome for you, huh?" He puts his big boot up next to the girl, like in a bus, like.
You like if you didn't know any better, you think this guy is like a big loser and Van Damme's gonna fuck him up on the bus, but he ends up becoming best friends with this guy.
Bro, he's like,
anytime, anywhere.
Anytime, anywhere.
I love you.
I got you, bro.
And he's like, don't forget your clothing or some shit.
That's it.
He gets his bandana.
Imagine like 40 years later, like now, like he's there, he's like, hey man, I'm still in Hong Kong. What's going on, buddy?
I mean, both of them are still alive. I mean, you never know.
They do a part 2, bro?
Well, I wonder if in real life Van Damme ever called him and said, bro, do you remember that time?
Remember that time you told me that you'd be there for me?
Yeah, he's like, yeah, but that was in a movie, Van Damme.
He's like, but I really need you now in my life. Me and Gladys separated.
I don't know if Van Damme needs Donald Gibb or Donald Gibb needs Van Damme. Who knows? Well, they're both in their 60s now. They're doing well, I guess. If you're still alive in your 60s, you're doing well.
Some mug on Gibb, though, eh? Like, what a fucking mug on the guy.
Yeah, he was in Meatballs too, bro. I love him. And I think Revenge of the Nerds there.
Yeah, and I think he played the tour bodyguard in the movie Grind.
What, the skateboarding movie?
Yeah. He was like the bodyguard. Yeah. There was one part.
I have that movie on VHS. I don't know if I mentioned.
There's one part where they go to put the fucking movie in the thing, and he's just standing there. He's like, "Hey, get out of here!"
Oh, I'd have to rewatch that. It's been a while. I was actually working in the theater, in Angrio when that movie came out. That's funny. Grind. I remember sitting in.
Yeah.
Because it would be quiet sometimes, so I just you check the theaters every half hour. Sometimes I just sit there 5-10 minutes, watch to see how it is and everything, But yeah, that was the fun old days when I was like 17, 18. But bro, when they get taken to the Kumite underground spot, bro, they're passing this fucking dreadful looking like laneway pathway.
It's like an underground tunnel that takes you from the
pipes
the
and
dirty
wires
places, where the triads are.
And it's like a 2-minute walk. This scene goes on for a while, but man, you really get a sense of like, fuck, how grimy this area is.
Yeah, that's it.
And then it leads to this like nice little dojo where.
What about the fucking mug on the guy? Okay, I say.
Oh, that guy. Yeah, that guy's like got a bit of a deformation happening there.
He's like from the movie Wrong Turn.
Or Deliverance.
No, but bro, these guys are like triads, right? And Ling just said it to them too. Like, these are triads.
Yeah, I know.
And you got fucking Gibb there.
I know
making fun of him, like,
I don't
right in front of his face, like they're gonna get blown away.
If you want to get like an American actor, whatever, or a bigger type of fighter, get some guy that's really able to fight a bit. I mean, I like Donald Gibb though. I don't mind.
But like we were talking about this earlier today, how like all these martial arts movies have some fucking American actor in there, just thrown in there. Like, I mean, Best of the Best, Chris Chris Penn.
Yeah, that too.
The Quest, James Remar. They're just in there, you know what I mean?
And even, it was American Ninja there.
Michael Dudikoff?
Yeah, he's not even a martial artist.
No, he's just a pretty face.
A pretty American boy. Yeah, and he's going to wear a fucking mask through the whole thing, so
who
gives a shit? We'll get the
He's not even a martial artist, bro.
Yeah, no, so it's just funny how they try to Americanize all these movies. Well, I mean...
The best part about American Ninja is obviously Judy Arson.
Yeah, did you show this, bro? The split scene?
No, but I mean, anyone
bro, where is he? At a hotel? He's on the highest fucking
he's on a
space in Hong Kong.
He's on like some type of skyscraper.
I guess the Kumite organizers saw how good he was, so they're like, okay, you're in the finals or whatever.
Yeah, that's it. So you can go and do this type of
You go to the top
there.
floor there. You remember Final Fantasy VII when you go to that little dojo and you have to go up the floors with Yuffie and all that shit? It's almost like that. Okay, you're allowed to staying on the top floor tonight.
It's funny, bro. Brandon Lee says that in Showdown in Little Tokyo.
What?
He's like, we've beaten the first wave. Remember?
Yeah, that's it. It's almost like that, yeah. The first wave, second wave, keep going up. But, there's some good fight scenes. Some funny fighters, man. There's a couple black guys. One guy's like a jungle man. He's like,
Bro, he jumps like 25 feet in the air?
But what a cut, eh? What a quick edit. Because
he's like this.
Yeah.
Woo! It's just on top
and then it's a hard shot on the top branch.
These coconut. Who put these coconuts there? They're like tied under the tree.
His trainer.
Yeah, but why not put them on? Why a branch? Why someone actually climbed up there?
This is Kumite.
Took time to tie these coconuts down to a
tree. And the guy, when he's cracking them, the guy's probably like trying to get the juices flowing down. Give me the juice.
What about the other guy? You don't see him in the training monologue in the beginning.
Oh my god! I'm like, where'd this black guy come from?
He's like this. He's like.
Bro, Van Damme annihilates that guy in like 3 seconds. His lifeless body is off the fucking mat. You see his two legs like coming into the camera, and then it's gone. That's it. It's gone.
Oh, bro, to make you really remember, you know the guy that Chung Li grabs like this and breaks his leg?
Yeah.
That guy is Tung Po.
Yeah. I remember. I think you told me because we're talking about Bloodsport for a few weeks now, and I remember you telling me that. Yeah.
That's the guy that he's the bad guy in the movie Kickboxer with Van Damme. He plays Tung Po. That guy.
Yeah.
He's a real martial artist as well.
And there's another. Oh yeah. What?
This guy, Michael Quissy, who plays Tong Po, he uses his family a lot. In Lionheart, it's that guy's brother who plays Attila, the bad guy, and even in The Quest too. It's
that's a hell of a string of knowledge you got there for these films. But
who's the other guy
though? Paco.
He's just he's also used in the movie Death Warrant him.
Paco, I like his style, bro.
But he's a real Muay Thai. He's a Muay Thai fighter.
He's fucking kicking.
No, but he's a real Muay Thai fighter in real life. That guy.
Yeah, well, he looks like he knows what he's doing. But I love his fight with Van Damme, where they're kicking each other in the fucking ribs.
The best part about that fight is just that if you when they're kicking each other and stuff, if you look over to the crowd, you just see Lynn.
Yeah, do you have like a little friend?
I don't know, like if he didn't show up to the set that day and they just have a cutout of this guy just sitting there like this.
Yeah, a little wax figure
in the back, like he just it doesn't move for like 5 minutes, bro.
Probably went missing in the middle of the filming.
The triads took him out in real life, so they got a little cutout Lynn.
Never know what's going on. My God, those are grimy fucking tunnels they're going through. Or, I don't know, but so there's there's another fight where Chung Li or Bolo Young breaks the guy's fucking neck.
Yeah, kills him, and then they turn their back.
Yeah, on him, all the organizers and whatever turn their back, but bro, he's so funny. He's like, come on,
let's go. I just killed this guy.
Just kill him. Come on, everyone, cheer.
He's like this.
Yeah, he's getting all crazy. But he's not even, it's like he's screaming inside because he's like.
And then after, when they turn his back on him, he just walks over to Van Damme. He's like, you next.
Yeah. And he just walks up and he's like, oh, fuck these organizers. Yeah, fuck you guys.
How does this guy get invited? He killed a guy a year before and they invite him again, this killer, to their fucking tournament?
Well, fuck, they need fighters, I guess.
That's what they said. He's just like, because Gib even says it to Van Damme. He's just like, like he's the reigning champ, never been defeated. Last year killed the guy, kicked him in the throat, and now he's back to kill more people. They just let this mass murderer in there. Bloodsport's a real.
You beat my world record.
Bro, if you didn't know, Bloodsport's a horror movie. If you think about it, there's a killer on the loose.
There's more blood in this film than John Carpenter's Halloween. But no, but I mean, it's great. It's perfect cheese. There's a couple montages that were mentioned with the crappy music, but I love
that stupid fucking love scene with Van Damme and the reporter.
Whatever, slipping on his fucking tighty whities, or I think it's burgundy underwear.
Yeah.
But there's a couple stretched out fucking split scenes where he's doing one where I showed the back of the cover, but he's doing it in his room
in
on
between two chairs.
That's even more impressive.
That's where Gib shows up with a fucking beer. What is it? 9 o'clock in the morning. He's got a full beer.
In every scene. And he's like talking to him nonstop, and he doesn't acknowledge him for like a minute straight, and then he's like,
"You might want to
ready."
stop that if you want to have kids one day.
Yeah. But I like it though. He's like, "Yeah, you ready?" And he gets down. And he's like, "I'm ready." Yeah, I mean it's great. There's lots of good fun fights and all that shit. But
it's just a movie we grew up in. Like,
yeah, 100%. And the fucking mat gets like caved in a bit, eh? Like for the final couple fights there, like especially for the last fight where he gets the. From Bolo Young.
That's right.
He gets the sand fucking shot in his eyes, or what is that shit? He gets like a
it's
pill.
some type of salt.
Yeah, and it crushes there.
Yeah, it's like a salt in his eyes.
But man, like it's so blatant. Like he didn't even make it like he should have got him in a headlock or something. He's like.
It's like watching wrestling. Remember in wrestling, too, in the early 90s when they would do that shit? They'd go in their tights. Good flavors always fucking throw the salt in the eyes.
But I mean, the organizers should have canceled. This guy's already killed people. He's shooting fucking substances in people's eyes. But Van Damme, eh? He's right.
What's that big scream, though? Ah! Chong Li could have killed him like 10 times over while he's just sitting there screaming to nothing. Then he just decides to have a dream back flash sequence of him grabbing fish out of a water.
Oh yeah, but also he did the coin thing with Hussein.
Yeah, that's it.
Whatever. That was pretty cool. She's all cool. Yeah. But
you just see the little hand like this.
Yeah, I switched it. Like, yeah, get the fuck out of here. No one saw him switch it, but whatever. It's great times. And there's that funny, goofy fucking chase scene by the cops.
Everywhere you go, everywhere you run, they will never go. Bro, it reminds me of like a Mentos commercial. At the end, he's just waving.
Yeah. And he's always stopping and like laughing.
Yeah, that's it. There's one part he's like leaning up on against the wall.
Yeah, he's going around the car and he's up on a tree. He's like,
imagine if Bloodsport would have ended right there. If they just pulled out their gun and shot him as he's running away.
Yeah, like in Blade Runner, when he shoots that fucking replicant through the windows.
So he's running like through the fucking Hong Kong. They just like, fuck this, put the fucking shoot him. Movie's out right there.
Everywhere you go. Mentos, the fresh maker.
He's just waving at them in that little cart at the end. They fall in the water.
Yeah, but fuck, they're best friends with him at the end. Fuck, he's like, hey, guy, you coming on the plane or what?
Yeah, that's it.
You're like, man, Forrest Whitaker's cheering him on in the finals and everything.
How did they even get into this fucking secret society fucking fight? They're American cops. They got the reporter in there.
The lieutenant knows about it, but he's not shutting it down. He's probably making some money off of it.
She needed to get into the Kumite, so she had to fucking act like an escort with that one guy to get in. But the next day she just walks right in. Like
she don't need him nowhere. She knows where it is.
That's it.
Whatever. But yeah, it's kind of strange that she's like trying so hard to get in, and then she sleeps with Van Damme. You'd figure like he would have got her in like, oh, she's my coach for the day.
That's it.
But like she shows up, like he left to go to the place, and she's already dolled up.
She had this planned before, like
fuck, it's just crazy how she got there before him and everything. But whatever.
She has fucking the guy's plan B in his phone. Van Damme's like, okay, you don't want to bring me in? Okay, plan B. All right, get me in.
But that guy loves Dukes, so
yeah, that's it. Dukes, my man.
Bro, remember he's late. He's late for the fight.
He's like, no such thing as too late.
He's like, no, give it another minute. Pin money, but he sees Dukes. He's like, takes the money back.
He's like, Dukes, my man.
Lynn.
Bro, not even like this. He's just like...
Yeah, he's not even moving. Frozen in time that he was. He was just shocked.
No, it's for real. Like, it's the fight with Paco. If ever you go and rewatch it, just remember the fight with Paco. Just look at Lynn and...
Yeah. Frozen in time.
That's your thumbnail, bro.
Yeah. No, it's got to be the Van Damme. But the ending fight though, so he has to fucking pretty much beat him blind and all that shit there.
But bro, do you think Van Damme takes the fucking sword to Tanaka and gives it to him before he dies, or just keeps it himself?
Who knows? I mean, no, I'm sure he's definitely going back to see if he's still okay. And
this guy might be in fucking court-martial jail. Like he ran away from the fucking army.
Forrest Whitaker and company, they love him. Everything's gonna be okay. Yeah, because that's one thing we didn't mention. He skipped town to join this Kumite fight. He was like, he's in the military or whatnot. So
he just ran away. Like,
but he's going back, and everyone's happy.
Yeah.
And the reporter girl's staying in Hong Kong. She
and another thing we've got to mention too is that it's supposed to be based on a true story.
Oh yeah, of course, but they show a lot of the stuff at the end there.
Depends on who you talk to in the martial arts world there, you know what I mean?
Some stuff seems to be
a little fake. Like this guy, Frank Dukes, he's a real person. He's a real person.
Yeah, he is. But maybe he pulled a Billy Mitchell where he was
I think it's true. Yeah, a lot of stuff
bro,
is...
356 straight knockouts or some shit, that world record, or 56
but the thing
in
is,
one tournament?
Yeah, but it's all at a Kumite where no one knows because it's so secretive.
Yeah,
so you can't really, you know what I mean? Like, there's no real proof.
And you're not even supposed to talk about that shit.
Yeah,
so he's like frowned upon in some circles because of like his involvement with the Hollywood system to get the story told.
Like in in the martial arts world, he's really not looked upon as a good person.
I think because he profited a bit, off of it, and that's like frowned upon. Bro, it's not about that.
This is like almost what we were talking about the other day. This is almost like a replica of like Papillon, the guy that said that it was really him, but everyone thinks he took stories from other people. You know
it seems like he got a lot of stories. Yeah, bro, we should review the old one there. The original classic, not the remake there, but the Steve McQueen, Dustin Hoffman.
Because the one that we have comes with a little documentary where you see the guy, but apparently it's stories that he took from other people.
But I mean,
to make his own story.
It's whatever happened. It made a fucking fantastic movie out of it. But
we're talking about Papillon. We're not talking about this one right now.
Yeah.
Papillon's a fantastic movie. This is just mediocre.
It's like such a fucking masterpiece, the original Papillon. So I don't care whose story it is, because like outside the movie and actors in general, like I don't really care about their lives and their messages. I just like the movie, the art.
It's number 4 for me of all time.
Yeah, it's so good. I mean, we'll definitely review that one day. But Bloodsport's not on that level, of course. No. I can't believe we were mentioning Papillon with fucking.
No, it's just because of the like how the you know what I mean? Because the guy that says it's Papillon's supposed to be a true story, and apparently he's taking events from different people.
And you can't really know unless you're in that fucking prison.
Yeah, that's it. Like
most of those people
you
are
don't
dead.
know if Frank Dukes, if it's true with all these knockouts, and no one knows because it's supposed to be a secret fucking society thing.
Only like fighters would go in there and and a lot of fighters, even if it was true, they'd be like, no, he didn't do that because they're jealous.
Well, that's it.
It's hard to get the real facts anyways. All I know is I like the movie, so I don't really care about the real life.
Exactly.
The movie was fun, and that's how I look at it.
That's exactly it.
Anything else? Did we miss anything else?
Not really.
Yeah, it's a fun. I mean, anyone that's a Van Damme fan obviously came across Bloodsport.
Yeah, for sure.
It's not his best, but it's it's where it starts. It's kind of fun to watch the progression from this point on. So yeah, I mean that's our review done there. Till next time. Thanks for watching, guys.
Take care, guys. Thanks for the support.
Take care.